Hey guys, welcome to the new video of this playlist series, and in this video we will be going to create a client application in NodeJs using which you can enroll the users, you can invoke the transaction, and you can query the ledgers as well. So right now I'm in my demo directory, and if I do ls here, we don't have any folder as such created. So first I will create one folder for the client where I will keep all my client application. So this is going to be Node.js, so I'm going to keep the folder name as Node.js. And yeah, so now after that I can open this into the VS Code as well here. So my client folder is there, and inside this we have Node.js. So let me first go to this Node.js folder, cd client in the Node.js, and first let me create one blank Node.js project. Yeah, so it got created now. And now let's install some dependencies, basically the Fabric CA client dependency and the Fabric network dependency. And as well as I'm going to use one more dependency, which is JSYML, which converts your YAML file to JSON. So I'm going to do npm I, and then I am going to do Fabric network, then Fabric CA, then client, and then JSYML. So these three dependencies I am going to install. Okay, so the dependencies are installed successfully. Now we can create a connection profile here. So let me clear up this first, and let me create one folder here. I will call it as connection profile, and inside this folder I'm going to keep my connection profiles. So let's open this in the VS Code. And here, if you remember, when we created this network, we got one network config.yaml file. So this file I'm going to copy and put it inside the client, inside this connection profile. And I'm going to create one file, and I will call it as connection-org.yaml. Let's save this file. So this is the file. So let me close all the other things, and here we have to make one slight change. So in this channel section, you see here currently we have _default, but this I'm going to rename it to my channel, because the name of our channel is my channel. This is the only modification that we have to do. And now I can go and create some files for enrolling the admin, enrolling the user, and then invoking the chain code as well. So let me first create one file, and I will call it as enrolladmin.js, and this file is essentially going to enroll the admin for us. So let me shrink this, let me put the code here, and basically here we are importing the Fabric CA client and the network and all those stuff. And these are the admin username and admin password that we set up during the network initiation part. And then we are specifying the CA URL. So let's just config, confirm this as well. So if we go to this part, so in the certificate authority, so this is the name that we have to keep inside this enroll admin. Let me copy this. Let me, just change this, and this is fine, this is fine, rest of the things are fine. Yeah, this looks fine. Now we can run this, and let's hope if everything is working fine or not. So I'm going to run node, and the file name is enrolladmin.js. okay, it gave us some error, so let's go. And basically let's do one thing, let's remove this file from this, and let's keep it at root level only. And let me delete this folder as well, we don't need this. Now let's try to run. Yeah, so it successfully enrolled this user into the wallet. Let's see. So here we have the wallet, and here we can see the admin identity. Now similarly, let's create one more file which is going to register the user for us. So I'm going to name that file as register.js, and here this piece of code is doing enrollment part, and here again we have to change the CE name. So let me change it. This should be fabric, and rest of the things are fine. Also we have to, so here we are trying to register a user with name app user, and let's try to run this command, and basically this user is registered for this organization, which is org1. Let's run this node register.js. So it successfully registered and enrolled the user. Let's verify this. So inside the wallet I should have app user ID, so this is perfectly fine. Now let me clear up this, and now let's try to implement the chain code invocation and query as well. So chain code invocation query, they both are going to be same. A small change in the function name. So let's first try to implement the query invoke part. So here what I'll do, I'll create one file and I will call it as invoke.js. Let me put up the code here, and again we are doing not much here. We are just specifying the MSP ID, then we have to specify the chain code name. The chain code name is fabcar in our case, and the channel name is my channel. Then rest of the things are perfectly fine. And also we are passing the user here, like which user is going to invoke the chain code. So that user, you can see here inside this invoke function, we are going to issue this transaction on the behalf of this user, and this is the function that we are calling, the chain code function, which is create car, and we are passing the 4 arguments. So let me change this ID to something else because we already have an asset with this ID, so this should be fine. Let me change the name here. Let me change the parameters Honda, and let me call it as Civic. Then I think this was the, I don't remember exactly, and then this was the owner. So owner I can give as, okay, this was the color, I guess. Let's give it as red. Yeah, let me comment this. We don't need this part. Yeah, so this is fine. We don't need this as well. Yeah, so this is pretty much fine. Let's run this node invoke.js. Let's see. So it failed to submit the transaction. Let's see what happened. Okay, so the issue is that inside this connection profile, the very first organization that we have inside this organization level is the order MSP, and inside this order MSP we don't have any peers. So what we can do is either we can put this organization below or at the end, or we can just discard it. So either you can just put it below org to MSP or you can discard it. So what I'll do, I'll simply discard it because I don't need it, this one. And now let me clear this, and now let's try to invoke the transaction. But before that, let me remove this console statement. Yeah, so now I can just run this. So let's wait for this to finish. The transaction has been submitted, and now we can similarly create a file which is the query.js, which we will use to query the chain code. So what I'll do, I'll simply just copy it and I will create one file here. I will call it as query.js. Put all of the code here, and one thing I have to just change is this, instead of submit transaction I have to use evaluate transaction, and as well as I will change the function to query all cars, and I don't need any parameter for this. So let's try to run this. Node query.js. So basically this time we are running the query function, and that transaction has been submitted is the log what we are getting, but we actually need the result. So what I'll do, this function is returning something to us, basically the response. So I will just simply take the result here, const result I would say, and I will do console.log result. I can just run it again. Okay, so it is in promise mode. Instead I will just simply print it here. So I will do console.log result. I will comment this part. Let's try to run this. So this time we should see some data that is stored in the ledger. So we can see we got the data, but this is in the buffer format, so we can just simply convert it to toString and then we can get the data. So I can do result.toString and we should be able to get the data. Let's see this time. Yeah, so we can see we got the data in the string format and we have all the records that were inserted. So these two records, the first one which is 100 and the second one with key 200, these were inserted when we with the help of CLI in the previous videos, and this was the one with ID 400 that we just inserted in this video only. So we saw that how we can successfully query and invoke the ledger using the SDK. So this was it for this video. Hope you liked this video, and if you did like this video, then you already know the drill. Like and subscribe to the channel.